Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Branch, and in today's video, guys, I'll be rating cross-country maps and workouts. So, if you don't know, I am in cross-country. I am quite the runner. And a friend of mine said, hey, bro, you should make a tier list about the cross-country maps. And I was like, I bet. So, first up, we got beach number one. So, this beach, or Hermosa Beach, alright, Hermosa Beach. So, Hermosa Beach, if you like running in the sun and walking by, running past, or I guess running past rich people in their rich seaside houses, that's nice. Other than that, there's not much to this map. Now, one thing that they do have is some pretty good water, depending what fountains you go to. So, because of that, I'd say that this is an instant B tier. Okay, like it's not even that bad. It's not even that bad. Alright, beach number two. Beach number two, we got the Redondo Beach, alright? Everyone knows the Redondo Pier. It's pretty nice. Now, my problem with this map is that, actually, I don't even know if I have a problem with this one. I'd say that this map is pretty mid. Um, the water here, it's a lot better than this one because at Hermosa most of the water is salty, kind of yucky. But at Redondo, I gotta say, it's not even that bad. It's actually pretty good. It's livable. Obviously the sun is in your face, stuff like that, but you know, you can't really look at anything apart from the water. Or here at least you can look at rich people. Here you're just running on the beach. So because of that, and yeah, I gotta say C tier. Actually, nah, B tier. It's they're both mid. All right, next up we got hills. All right, so what do I mean by hills? As you can see here, it's a hill you run. Now, when we do hills, it's it's a pain. Mm, Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. It's not that bad. Okay, it's not that bad. So when we do hills, it's just a workout. You just run up and down the street a couple of times. Um, you know. Now the thing that does suck is when we do hills, there's multiple variations of this, but as a workout for hills, I'm gonna have to put it in C tier because we can't even get any water, dog. Like we're just starving out here, so putting hills as a workout in C tier. Next up, we got Wood Chip Park. A park where all you do is run on these wood chips. Now, again, it's a pretty decent map. I have to give credit where credit's due. It's a pretty nice map. But there's not a lot of water fountains. I think there's literally one, and it's after six. It's 3 miles out, so halfway. So 3 miles out, you reach one water fountain, and the water there. I haven't tasted it yet, but I mean, I asked some friends who did, and they said it was pretty aight. So you know, yeah. Now the thing that I hate about this is again, you're running on wood chips. The ground, it's uneven. It sucks. All you're doing is kicking up dirt into people's faces. You're getting dirt in your face. You're getting wood chips in your feet. It really does suck. Although the trees that are along the path provide a nice shade when you run, and usually there's a nice breeze when we do run. So because of that, I'm gonna put it in B tier. But this would be an F tier. But the shade and the breeze is nice, so I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in D tier. Yeah, that's what that gets. D tier and doo doo. Next up is another beach, but this time we go a different way. So when we go to this beach, to Hermosa, the way we go to there is by going downhill pretty much. Um, and it's not that bad, but actually, there's nothing bad about it. You get to run in the shade. Um, it's pretty much downhill on the way there, and you are in the shade most of the time. So I mean, it's pretty good. Although when you're coming back, it's questionable because you're going uphill, and there's a really steep little hill. But overall, I gotta say it's pretty A tier because then it connects up to Hermosa Beach, so you pretty much do like two runs at the same time, which is pretty cool. Next up, we got figure eight, which I think I should do it like this. You run uphill, you run a bit, you go down, up, down, and you just keep on doing this figure eight like four to six times. And by the end of it, if you're doing it well, damn, you're gonna have a good workout, cause that hurts. Yeah, it just hurts. It's not fun, but you gotta get those workouts somehow in. Thing that I do love about this workout is that it's really close to the school, or at least where we do it at. So, after a brutal little workout, you just walk a couple feet and boom, you're at the school. So, because of that, I'm putting in B tier. It's not A tier because it's a bad workout, but I feel like it does deserve being in B tier. Next up is the school. So, for our school, if we run around it, it's pretty much a mile. Um, that's fun. That's nice. Although I kind of love it to be honest because the mile feels so short. It's usually fast. There's a little downhill part. Um, yeah, I mean honestly overall it's pretty good. And if you're trying to go for time, I think it's very doable. It's not, you know, like you don't have to be focused when doing it because all you're doing is just running around in a big square. So because of that, I gotta say, it goes A tier. I gotta say. Next up, track. Oh my god, do I hate this. Let me explain why. So, running on the track itself, not that bad. Gotta say, quite enjoyable. But my guy, does it get boring real fast. Because all you're doing is just running in circles in the same place, counting down your laps, or up, or down, or whatever. And it can get really repetitive and really annoying, and our school has a really strong breeze in the afternoon, which is about when we run. So we're pretty much pushing and running against the wind on this, and I don't know, it's not an enjoyable experience. Is it worse than figure eights? Honestly, yeah. I think that this is worse than figure eights, and I think that I'd rather do figure eights over running on the track. So, because of that, I'm going C tier. Like, it's just boring. There's nothing for you to look at. Nothing interesting happens. Next up is a school loop. So pretty much what happens for this one is we do a big loop around a different school back to our school. Now the thing that sucks about this one is because when we're running, you have to run and then go up this. I think it's like a mile's worth of going uphill just to go downhill, and then that's the only part that sucks. The thing is, the hill is so steep at times that it just feels like you're walking up a wall pretty much. I mean, okay, maybe I'm exaggerating a bit, but it's not the most enjoyable experience. So because of that, honestly, C tier. Like the route itself, it's pretty interesting. But if the hill just wasn't there, boy would I be happy. But because of that big annoying hill, actually, yeah, okay, B tier. It's just because of that annoying hill. Otherwise, it would be A tier. Next up, alleyway. Now, pretend that this alleyway like goes up like a hill. So yeah, we had to do one of those, and honestly, like, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Um, Although I think the part that does suck is that it can get pretty cramped when there's like 20, 30 guys. 10 running back, 10 running up. It can get pretty cramped, and especially if you're trying to overtake people in here. But yeah, no, it's mid. Honestly, mid map. Like I don't know. It's not really enjoyable. You're just looking at buildings that look kind of bad. So honestly, for that C tier, Fat Burger. So this is just a restaurant that we run past during our runs, and honestly, I gotta say, it's it's all right. The route there, it's mainly downhill, so when you're going back to school, it's uphill. But it's it's an annoying route in my opinion because like it's downhill and it there's not much for you to I don't know how to say this. It's a very plain and boring route. Um, but yeah, the water that you can come and get is pretty good. It's nice and cold. So yeah. So I'm gonna put that. Honestly, I'm gonna put that B tier. Like, nah, C tier. I'd rather do figure eights if I'm being honest. Now, honorable mention. Where is it at? Hermosa. Not even honorable. I'm just gonna move it up a place because honestly, like, if you're feeling good that day and you got that energy to push on and do like 7 or 8 even miles, honestly, I'd say S tier. And especially if you're running it in the morning. I've run this route in the morning before, and bro, it is a different feeling. It's nice and cold. You're just running there with your homies, and honestly, it is very, very nice. So that is why I'm gonna have to go ahead and put it in the S tier. So there you go. That is our number one S tier winner. I'll probably be releasing a second video. Might add some extra maps. But overall, that's my cross country maps tier list. Make sure to like and subscribe, and please tell me what sport you're doing, because I'm interested to see how many of my viewers do cross country, if you guys even do cross country. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.